What's up, DJ nerds, and also OMI holders? So, with that said, we'll be covering a potential blockchain that has 10x upside and as well as a degen play that could have 50x upside. And we'll be breaking all that down in this video. This is going to be a good one. And yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and just dive right into it. All right, we're going to cover the elephant in the room right now, which is the OMI token. A lot of my subscribers came from this community, and we're going to address that right away. The OMI token hasn't performed well at all. As you can see, down 93.8% on the all-time on coinmarketcap.com, down 55% this last year. And if we pull it to one-day chart, it's up only a 0.5%. So it hasn't performed really well at all. A lot of people bought at the highs. So a lot of people are just down on this token and hold it only because at this point, either they're super down and very underwater, and really they don't have a choice unless they want to just sell that at a loss, or, they're a big fan of Vivi. And so with that said, we'll be taking a look at a similar kind of, actually, it's a much bigger project in blockchain that I think could do really well, which is Flow Chain. Now, with that said, this is not to say that OMI will continue to do poorly, right? This could still, if we get into altcoin season, I'm not going to here to say that this can't go up. This could do like a 2x or something like that. Who knows, right? It could just stay where it's at. Who knows? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. But with Flow Chain, they have been having some activity a lot on their blockchain. We'll get into that in this video. They have $615 million market cap right now. They're up about almost 3% in the last 7 days, but it has been fluctuating. Their chart doesn't look pretty if you pull it back for like a year and kind of like an all-time like chart right here. But they were up $37, which is actually insane where the price is at right now. So this could be a potentially really good play to get into. Even this last year, you can see here, but you can notice an uptick in activity obviously this year and really this last month. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop right into it. Flow, if you don't know about Flow, it's the team was behind Dapper Labs. They developed the NFT, the NFT standard on Ethereum back in the day and kicked off the kind of like this huge bull run. They're like the OGs. They've been through several cycles of NFT cycles and crypto cycles. So they are like the forefathers of NFTs in many ways. With that said, Forte is an upcoming catalyst or upcoming update coming to Flow Chain that enables actions and automations, which is cool. Now, Flow Agents brings automation on chain. Currently in Web3, the options are off-chain automation services like Chainlink or custom integration using your own infrastructure. For each of these, the disconnect from the chain open up risk related to state changes, custody, and MEV. These risks make for a less efficient and effective automation layer than Flow Chain. So Forte is going to be a pretty big update to their ecosystem, and it covers a little bit more than that. But with that said, we know Flow, they've been having some momentum lately. We'll cover that real quick. The most built on L1 at every Ethereum global hackathon in the last 6 months. So recent wins is big for blockchains. From Denver, Taipei, Prague, and Cairns, Flow has grown its global developer ecosystem. And number 1 in monthly active developer growth, surpassing all EVM networks as well as Sui and Solana. That's pretty big as measured by Electric Capital. Total volume, total TVL has more than doubled in recent months. And stablecoin volumes are hitting all-time highs, with Forte set to unlock the next wave. And we know that they have been really good with IP. Not only that, they've been around for a long time. They have a huge track record of success. NBA Top Shots, NFL All Day, Disney Pinnacle. I've seen Beezy picking up a lot of attention. Mattel, obviously CryptoKitties and Doodles. In terms of NFT collections, we know Doodles was literally on McDonald's cups last year, which was pretty dope. Was that last year or was that this year? I don't know. Comment down below. Anyways, with that said, Disney Pinnacle, they sold out of Pixar Treasures and a sellout of Lion King. So they're having sellouts. I mean, this reminds me of the old school Vivi days of just sellout after sellout. And this is like not in max hype either. They've been just doing really well during any market, which is pretty good sign. It says here, and let's go ahead and reveal the degen play of the video. Okay, if you stayed this long, you're going to be rewarded with the degen play, which is hilarious. which is Charizard Capital. So if you know about all these strategic reserves, like Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, well, somebody came up with the idea of a Charizard Strategic Reserve, which is hilarious. So this ticker is actually Zard. This is actually on Flow Chain. You can buy it off of the Kitty Punch swap. So you can actually find this on Deck Screener if you just type in Zard. It'll pull up 3 different options. These are just different listings on different dexes, but if you're on Flow, you can just buy it off of Kitty Swap right here. It is on Sol, but we're trying to boost up this flow, right? We're trying to boost up the flow chain, and I think Kitty Punch has an interesting ecosystem that I may cover in the next video. How you can kind of farm points and activity over there. And Flow itself has some pretty cool earning XP and points to have get keys. That's a whole nother video as well. It reminds of kind of what Abstract is doing as well. Anyways, this one actually this morning has a huge green candle. Oh my gosh. This is literally new. This is a 5-minute chart. So this was actually breaking out as I was recording this video. That's actually crazy. But yeah, I bought this one down in this lower 400 range. Actually saw this one on, I think it was the Kitty Punch swap. And I was like, this looks cool. And I looked into it. And then even PBN did a video about it, which I thought was pretty interesting as well. And so with that said, this thing is going up. It looks like it just hit a 1.4 mil, which is insane. But yeah, this is definitely a degen play. I think it's hilarious, but if you're a collector, it will probably make sense to you. But with that said, let me know what you think about this video. I know a lot of you guys are probably still maybe holding OMI, so maybe somebody not, what have you. I think it'd actually be cool if one day, I don't know if this would ever happen, if VVs would sell to Flow themselves like Dapper Labs. I think that would be pretty interesting because they are the consumer blockchain. They were the OGs even way before Abstract. And Abstract's kind of just copying what Flow already did, but they have that Pudgy Penguin IP, which is super powerful. Lucanet's what he's doing. Super amazing. I love Abstract as well. But Flow here is the OGs. I think it'd be cool if they would buy VV one day, maybe. I don't know if this will ever happen, obviously, but I know some of you like the founders of VV, but I think it'd still be cool if Dapper bought it or somebody from the Flow team would buy it, because I think that would be pretty exciting and an interesting shift in direction and possibility with the platform. I think that might bring me back to the platform to do more content around as well. Anyways, what do you think about that? I don't know. That's just something random I thought of while I was doing this video, but obviously I don't think that would ever happen. But with that said, hopefully you enjoyed this content. Let me know if you like more videos like this. You want me to see more videos covering the Flow ecosystem, because there's a lot more out there. But with that said, smash the like if you enjoyed it, hit the sub, hit the bell so you don't miss any more alpha like this, and be like an NFT, be authentic, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.